This video covers using a rechargeable battery pack for your Transneb compressor nebulizer. When you purchased your nebulizer, you may or may not have received a rechargeable battery pack. However, rechargeable battery packs are available if you didn't get one with your package to begin with. Basically, the Transneb compressor, as you well know, plugs into AC power simply by plugging in your AC power cord into this outlet right here, and you can run this unit on AC power. That's the standard way of using the nebulizer. The other option would be, like I say, to use the optional battery pack. The optional battery pack looks like this, and basically has two clips, one on either side of the front, has two terminals here, and also has the little flap on here that allows you to charge this battery. The proper way to use this battery is simply to take your compressor. On the bottom you'll find a large blue plug with a divot cut out in it. Just pull this plug out, and when this plug comes out, you'll notice that there are two connectors on the bottom of this, and the unit has a rounded bull nose on the front and a flat on the back. This matches the same configuration that you find on the battery. Basically, just set the battery down, put the nebulizer on top, push until it latches, and the battery will stay on intact. At this point in time, you do not need the AC power cord. You simply have the battery pack, push the button to turn it on, and your machine is running as you would expect. Now, to remove this battery, it's very simple. You have a blue button on one side, a blue on the other. Just put your fingers on it, squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. That's all there is to it. To charge this battery, you'll need to remove the battery from the compressor. The compressor is in this fashion. You need to remove the battery. As I mentioned, on the top of the battery is a blue flap with a connection. Take your AC power supply that you normally would use for your compressor and plug that into the top of the battery, at which time you'll see the amber light come on. After about 4 hours, the amber light will turn to a green light. There's a small green light inside just right next to the amber. The green light will come on after about 4 hours, indicating that the battery is sufficiently charged for use again. It is highly recommended, however, to charge this battery overnight. Typically, what the user would do would be, at the end of the day after the last treatment, they would simply just take the battery off of the compressor and recharge the battery and let it charge all night long. There is a circuit board inside the battery that will control the power so that it does not overcharge that battery. Here's a tip that I like to leave you with. When this compressor is attached to the battery, most people think that all they have to do is plug in the AC power cord to charge that battery. Once they do this and turn the unit on, what they do not realize is that the AC power cord is actually bypassing the battery at this point and running the machine. It seems as though it's running perfectly. However, the AC power cord is not charging the battery at this stage. You actually physically have to remove the battery, remove the cord, and plug the cord into the battery in order for that battery to charge. That's the biggest mistake people make with the battery on the Transneb. We hear it all the time. People call up and say, geez, I've been using my unit for such and such time, and I've had my power cord plugged in, and when I unplug my power cord, my battery's dead. Well, this is mostly the reasoning behind that, is the fact that they are thinking that because they have the AC power cord plugged into the side of the machine, it's charging the battery, and that is not so. Okay? Hopefully this is helpful. By the way, we do recommend that you operate the unit fully until the battery becomes completely depleted. When this happens, you're going to see an amber light come flashing here. In just a moment, you see the amber light flashing. Okay? That's an indication that the battery is getting weak, and at that point, that's when you want to charge this machine. You do not want to charge this battery after every individual use. Charging this battery after every individual use will actually reduce the life of the battery. Again, I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on anactivelife.com.